we've got a surprise. The wonderful, the fabulous, these two next ladies. Let me tell you something. We don't get to hang out with them every convention, but when we do, we're very excited because they're both so lovely. You're gonna enjoy them probably as much as we do, I think. So please give it up for Miss Julie McNiven and Alaina Huffman!
Yeah.
Are we going shoeless?
Yes.
Okay, I'm there with you.
Yeah, I couldn't. Falling apart.
You're doing great. I think you're doing great.
Thanks. Wardrobe, I couldn't, she ran out here, I was like, I have a strapless bra and I can't run out here. Be a whole different show. Hi, guys.
Hello, everyone.
It's very bright.
It is. Wow.
Hi,
how are you?
I was just thinking, I don't know if we've done a panel together, just you and I.
I don't think so.
Oh, this is exciting.
Yeah.
So Julie and I have known each other a long time.
Almost like 15 years.
No?
When did we do Stargate?
So Charlie will be 16 this year, and I had just had her when you came on the second season.
So
16 years. Yeah. We go back. And yet we're still 30.
Absolutely. Actually, I think I'm still 27.
I identify as 37.
Yeah.
You know, I saw this cute guy at the lounge yesterday, and I couldn't quite tell. I was like, is he age appropriate? Because you just kind of, you can't tell sometimes.
No, it's all of mix.
Yeah, but he had like a little salt and pepper, and then, here's the tell. He had ankle socks on. I was like, oh, he's my age. He's cute. Yep.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, no show socks. You're 40 and above. My son said to me one day, he's like, Mom, do you like love your ankles or something? And I was like, no, I'm just old, I wear ankle socks. And he's like, no, all your pants are so short. I was like, oh, I'm tall.
That's just, yeah, I do the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just the way they make them.
Just the way they make them.
For my legs.
For my legs.
That's the way they came out.
Awesome.
And well, what's always so disappointing about the two of us is that we've been on two shows together, but never together.
I know, that's
never had
my
scenes
general
together.
experience with all of Supernatural.
Well, that's true.
Like,
but we were on another series together, did not interact.
We didn't?
We didn't.
But I used to see you on set all the time.
Yep. We were working on the same day, but I don't think we had any scenes together.
Oh. That show, did anyone watch Stargate? Yeah?
There's a couple people.
5 of you. It's a good show, honestly, and it holds up. Y'all should watch it. I highly recommend it.
My dad watches it like once a year. He's like, I'm doing my rewatch.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, he loves it.
I love that. You know, I got a little brag here. Jim Beaver came up to me in the green room a couple shows ago, and he was like, so I just started watching the show. And I was like, what show? And he's like, Supernatural. I was like, oh, and he's like, I just got to you. I was like, oh, he's like, you are bad.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. And he goes like, I mean, I knew you'd be like a badass, but like, you're bad. And then I saw him last week and he's like, still bad. I know, I'm so excited. I got Jim's approval. Awesome. Should we start questions?
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Miss Emily. How are you? Hi, guys.
Are you the one who started FrogCon?
Yes, that's me.
Yeah! So last week we had FrogCon in Vancouver. I collected multiple frogs, so thank you for that.
Of course, happy to just do my part, It's so important. So in that vein, my question is, if you could take any of the characters of Supernatural and change the casting to Kermit the Frog, what would you pick and why?
Okay, what?
So like, if you could take, I love you. If you could take any character of Supernatural and have it be played by Kermit the Frog, who would you pick?
I actually feel like Jim Beaver's character would be really fantastic.
He was wearing a Kermit the Frog hat last weekend.
Was he?
He was.
So I actually, like if they like would, you know, because they show up to him when they like need legitimate help. And if they just showed up and he was Kermit the
Have
Frog.
you watched the show? I love this.
I have a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, like enough to know that. I didn't
think
know
so.
that.
Oh yeah, I did know. You know what? I thought you were like testing me. No, like, I think that's right. Is that right, guys? I think it's right. No, I did watch up through. Oh, what episode did I die on?
I don't know.
Yep, that one. I watched through that.
It was over.
And then I came back and watched a little bit of your stuff because I was like, I want to watch you.
Aww.
And then that's it. Not because I don't like the show. I love the show. It's just super.
It's a big commitment.
It's a huge commitment, and
It's a lot of time
had
to spend, you
kids
guys.
and like things to do. So
Yeah, you like to eat
it just
and stuff?
yeah, I do.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I have a question.
Yeah, what's
Does
up?
Miss Piggy come?
Oh.
Sure, why
Okay.
not?
Can I
we can do whatever we want here.
Can I be Miss Piggy?
Absolutely.
Miss Piggy with like the blood on her neck.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, that's kind of.
That would be kind of fun.
Yeah.
No, that was
Who would I
slut.
choose to be Kermit the Frog? Castiel.
Oh, that would be
His
good,
intro
too.
scene,
Because what?
his intro scene would go crazy.
Yeah.
Who's with me?
I just think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
I saw a cowboy Kermit last weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a sticker. I told you, I got a lot of frogs.
Yeah.
What's your thing with frogs?
I don't really have a thing with frogs, I'll be honest with you. I just thought it would be funny.
Started a movement.
I know.
I love it.
It's how all
Who
the
would
good
you? What
movements
character
are
would you make Kermit the Frog?
Chuck. God.
Oh.
Or John Winchester.
Does
I feel like
Ruthie
that
get
would
to
be
play Miss Piggy?
perfect.
Awesome.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming. Hi. Get in there.
Hi,
Yeah.
Here she is.
She's a rock star. What's up?
I'm Sam. Nice to meet you guys. I loved you both on the show so much. And I was just wondering, as women, but also as a non-gendered angel / demon, you were both in charge of really important things in heaven and hell, and if you've thought about that, how that went, and especially like what things you would have enacted if you had the chance.
Make hell great again.
I mean, I feel like in other cons too, we've talked about how it would be cool to have like one episode where we go back 4,000 years and I'm, you know, in charge of the garrison and Cass is my underling. That would be really cool to experience one episode of that. I don't know exactly what it would be like, because what do you do? I don't know what we'd be doing. Fighting you? Oh, maybe?
Yes.
Yes, that's it.
I like this idea. I thought
We'll
it
have
would
a
be.
scene together.
Yeah, see, that's how we get that. No, I always thought it would be really fun, like, I thought Abaddon and Rowena would be a good pairing. We could, like, ruin some things.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, and then fight you.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I get my red hair back, why don't we just have, like,
Oh my
a
God, guys.
ginger revival?
You don't know who's who. I mean, when the fighting is so
Yeah,
fast,
confusing.
we can all use the same stunt double.
Oh, we're saving them money, winning. Yeah, that would be fun. I personally thought, like, if there was more story to tell on my behalf, I would really have loved to explore the Josie storyline. Abaddon was amazing, and I really enjoyed playing her, but I felt like just levels and layers, like to play a human character that has emotions and, you know, those sort of levels of emotions would be really interesting, and I thought this sort of Men of Letters storyline would have been a really cool opportunity to tell the Josie storyline.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks. Hello.
Hello, I'm Liz. I was wondering if, for some reason, your characters were introduced to each other and became friends. If you guys started a podcast, what would it be about?
That's fun. What would we start a podcast about? Like you and me, not our characters. Why does everybody have a podcast?
It's like you have to have a
I know.
podcast to be like a real
Person.
person.
I have a podcast. called Hey Girl.
You do have a podcast.
I do have a podcast.
Okay.
I was that person during COVID that did a podcast with my boyfriend.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, everybody did that during COVID too. I don't know, something to do. We're actors, we like to hear ourselves talk. What would?
I mean, the obvious is like right and wrong, good versus evil, but the thing is, I think that's a gray area. Because I still stand firmly behind Anna not being evil, even though everyone says she is.
Not being what?
Evil.
Oh.
Like like, I really liked you until you turned.
Oh.
I was like, I didn't turn. I was trying to save
So
the
you
world.
have fallen?
You ungrateful. Thank you.
Look at that. Yeah, she summoned that coffee. Maybe you are evil.
But yeah, we could play with that, like the gray
gray
it's not
area?
black and white.
It's true.
You know, the whole like if you're driving the train and
I hate this conversation.
You know, like that. But that is what
What's it called?
what I
The
always
paradox,
say.
or what's it called?
Well, like someone's gonna die no matter what. But do you kill 1,000 people or do you kill like the entire
So here's the problem
world?
with that. That's all here. In the moment, you don't act from here.
You act from
Here.
which I think would be killing less people.
People do different things.
They do. This is why it's a gray area.
Yeah. That's why it's like not a discussion. It's like what actually happens, you know? Anyways, that's what it would be about. It'd be called gray area.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks. Maybe we'll just start that in general. We'll just offend everybody and piss everybody off.
It's fun.
Sounds fun. Hi.
Oh, okay.
Just let us know when you're ready.
Good afternoon, ladies.
Good
afternoon.
Looking well. My question would be, how did you feel about your characters both being killed off, which I had no problem with, which actually couldn't wait for it to happen.
Thank you.
So,
We love having you.
besides the paycheck, what did you think?
About dying? Multiple times?
Your head got cut off
It
at
did.
least once.
I got chopped up.
And so
That was my audition scene. I know. Ain't that some shit? How did you feel about dying?
So, I mean, it was a cool image, like the special effects were really cool when I saw that. I just felt like it was like too much of a pile of ash. Like, I don't think that, I think it would have been better for it to be less ashy.
How big was the maybe that's all your personality.
No, what I mean is, for what I did, I don't think I deserved to be a pile of ash.
Oh, rude, yeah.
You know?
I got burned once, too.
And the other thing is, when season 5 started, I was supposed to be in the first episode, and they were supposed to have this whole storyline of me throughout the season chasing Cass. Because at the end of season 4, at some point, he betrayed me, and then season 5, my little storyline with him was going to be like me stalking him and my revenge, basically. And Kripke called, which I was like, oh God, why are you calling me? Because it's usually not good information. Right. And he's like, the first episode is 80 pages. We'd have to cut your entire storyline. And I was like, okay. And then he's like, but I promise we'll bring you back. And then he brought me back to kill me. And I was like, okay, thanks. I mean, thank you. But also, like, that whole storyline of me chasing Cass was teased. And then I didn't get it. But it's okay. I mean, it was still like a really great way to go. But also, I felt like there was like more storyline possibilities. So, whatever. I mean, you die on a show a lot when you're me, so it happens.
Yeah, I died a few times
Yeah.
too. Yeah. Michael Caine once said, you take a job for a few reasons. The first one is you really like the character, you really want to play it. Another one is you just need the money. I've definitely taken money jobs. You know, anyone can kind of go catch a check. It's when you get to really play a character, whether it's one episode or multiple, and I think that's where like someone like Eric Kripke calling you and being like, we're bringing you back, like, you know, they create this out of nothing, and you know, we were able to bring it off the page. So it's always such an honor to like show up in that capacity and play my part. I once had a director tell me the most important person in the movie is the one that's on my screen at the time. So there are no small parts, and I have to believe that because my life is made up of a bunch of small parts. So I'm just grateful to make it a whole. And Abaddon's been a blessing to my life, so.
But I think also you and I both had experiences as on the same show playing basically two different characters, right?
Anna and Abaddon?
I mean, didn't Abaddon start as
Oh, yeah, Josie, yeah.
So, and I started
And then
as
became-
human and became angel. So,
Yeah.
and we had, you know,
Did they recycle our storyline? Is that what happened?
but like I always thought like how great it would be if I could have come out of the empty, the nothing, the empty, right? The empty? I always say the wrong thing, the empty.
Sounds lonely.
And been Anna again, like gone back to being human, what kind of choices I would have made after being angel and then Anna and then angel and then Anna again. Like reincarnated. Podcast.
There you go. There's a story for that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Sorry. Hi. So this is going to be kind of a weird question. Not like a weird question. I'm really obsessed with birds, so I'm trying to ask all of the actors. If you were a kind of bird, what kind of bird do you think you would be?
I just saw this Instagram the other day of this blue jay hanging out in a bird bath. Cute. And it was so funny. The bird bath had like a spout with water coming out of it, and this bird just goes. The bidet bird. What is it? Bidet jay. The bidet jay. It's a blue jay, and she calls it the bidet jay. And I was like, I don't think you could make this up. Like this is.
Are you sure it wasn't AI? I feel like half the videos I watched, I'm
I
like,
don't
cute.
think it was
it's
AI. It wasn't like the bunnies on the trampoline.
What's that?
Where that video went around, everyone was like, "Oh my God, that's amazing!" And it's not
was
real.
Not?
It's not real.
A deer one?
Yeah.
Just everything.
I mean, I definitely believed it at first.
Who was it that just signed the AI actor? Who just went over
Did
this?
someone actually sign them?
Yes, or was a discussion last week. If I was a bird, I feel like I don't know enough birds. I would say flamenco, because why not?
If you would want an idea.
Yes,
I mean, I
can you
obviously
give me
already know
one?
what kind of birds you guys would be.
Okay, tell me.
There's this
Yes.
bird, so it's called a satanic nightjar. The reason it's called that is because it makes sort of a noise that they associated with like droplets of blood. It makes like a drip drop noise. It kind of just
I feel
sounds
like
like
that's an
water.
Abaddon thing, not me.
Not you, like I meant like characters more, not you.
Thanks. I identify as a satanic bird.
They're really pretty birds. They kind of look dragon-esque.
Cool.
Which is why I think it would be kind of that. And I think Anna would probably be a white-collared dove, or just like a collared dove, a Eurasian collared dove. Doves can fight pretty. They're
Really?
Yeah, they actually will like box each other sometimes.
So they choose peace?
Yeah.
They're like, you know how much work I've done to choose peace. Naturally, I'm a fighter. I love that. I didn't know that. Thank you.
But like doves are what you at weddings you
Yeah.
release doves,
They're the symbol of peace.
but they actually are hardcore fighters.
Yeah, they
And
choose
at
peace.
night they get in the ring. And then when it's
Fight
dark
Club.
outside, it's Fight Club. But in the dove place.
Love that.
wherever-
There, Tyler Durden.
Yes.
Is that his name? Tyler Durden? Thank you. Okay, in life I want to be a flamenco.
I love that for you.
Thanks. A pink
How's your
one.
balance?
I think it's good. That's why I said it.
All right, cool.
Hello.
Hi, my name's Hannah.
Hannah?
So my question goes to you guys as like regular people and your characters. So hypothetically, you're like trapped in an elevator with somebody, and they like pass gas, and it's really bad. what would you guys do? Like, you know, like would you fight them or be like hide in the corner with your t-shirt over your face? Or what would your characters do? You know?
I love that. That's like norm breaking in psychology, right? You go in the elevator and like stare
Really
at somebody.
brings out a person.
Yeah.
Flight, you know?
Like you notice. Me personally, I probably wouldn't say anything, but do you remember, I don't think this happened on season 2, on Stargate.
Like, what fart story do you have that I don't remember?
Well, on Stargate, our props department gave one of our cast members a fart machine. So it like made the noises, and we shot this in Canada, and they're very polite in Canada. Let me just clarify, I'm Canadian, I can say this. Canadians are not necessarily nice, they're polite. There is a difference. And so a lot of people just wouldn't say anything, but the best part was, like, Louis would like push the machine and it makes all different levels of farts. And most people would just pretend they didn't hear it. There's no smell. And at one point he did it, and my friend and one of our castmates, Jamil, was walking past, he's like, "You're nasty!" And I was like, yes, someone had an actual response. Because like in a family, if someone is in the car and they fart, like, you know, my kids will like fight in the back seat. Like, why'd you do that? We're all in the same car, you're gross. Roll down the window, stop, you know. But in life, in an elevator, I would not say anything.
I wouldn't say anything either. I would just breathe through my mouth and just not say a word. But I feel like
maybe you need to not eat what you just ate.
Anna would say something, but not in a mean, like she wouldn't realize. But I guess Angel Anna, regular Anna probably wouldn't say anything. But Angel Anna would be like, "That smells really bad."
Just like matter of fact.
Yeah. It's just,
yeah, Abaddon would kill them.
just kill them, yeah.
Dead weight. We don't need you. What would you do?
I'd probably like just look at him and be like, "Why would you do that?"
Like actually in real
You
life?
had your chance, you know, like.
Yeah.
You could have waited till the doors open.
I definitely confront them 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny. My mom always tells this story. She started, she was a cashier at a grocery store when she was growing up, and they had this one friend who would like sneak behind the thing and fart and leave. So she would get she would get blamed for it. She's like, oh, we'd get so mad at him. You know, farts are funny in every culture. Yeah, it's like a universal hilarity, farts.
My 4-year-old still says after every fart, he goes, "Toodles." And I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna be so sad the day that he doesn't say toodles after he toots.
But then when you have grandkids, they'll say it.
Toodles, toodles.
So my kids say safety.
Oh, okay.
Y'all know this one? Yeah, and I'm like, so Charlie will say it, she's like, safety. I was like, people know what that means, Charlie. It's like out loud in public. She's like, safety. I'm like, who raised you? My other kids don't do that, just one. Anyways, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, my name is Renee. If you were to switch roles, how do you think Abaddon would be like as an angel and Anna as a demon?
Be a badass angel.
I mean, to be honest, you were way more gruesome than me.
Yeah.
In your murdering.
Right. Well,
I did a very clean murder.
really?
Yeah, I killed Sam for like 3 seconds.
And what happened?
I stabbed him with a pipe in his stomach.
That does not sound clean.
No, but it was definitely
Sounds
less
brutal.
clean than like how there was no actual blood. Yeah.
Huh.
So.
Aren't like demons and angels sort of the same thing?
I think they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'd be a different version.
This is what the gray area is all about.
Oh.
We are actually all the same.
We will talk about this on our podcast.
Yes, we will definitely. There'll be a whole episode devoted to it.
I like this. It's a great idea.
They are. I mean, in the Bible, they are
The same thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Hello.
Hi, my name's Addie, and my question is, if your characters were designer brands, what would they be? Like which brand?
Oh, I am a thrift store shopper, so you can take this one, Alaina.
I bet you find designer brands at thrift stores.
You do, but I don't know what I am. Guys,
Anna, I think
got
Anna would be
this-
Valentino.
Okay, that means nothing to me.
Yeah. And Abaddon, my first instinct when you said it was Gucci.
I've heard of that.
You know, Anna might be like Narciso Rodriguez.
Sure.
She's still around.
Well, I think real life Anna, she was probably thrifty like me. And so she probably went to secondhand shops.
Mhm.
But Angel Anna, she doesn't care, actually.
Really?
She wears the same thing every day.
Yeah.
What she died in, plus a random switch in jackets.
Okay. Love that for you. What do you think?
I think if Abaddon were a brand, she'd definitely be like Gucci or Dior, but I feel like if Anna were a brand, she would be Chanel, definitely.
Hands down. And actually, isn't it Chanel who said, before you leave the house, take one of your accessories off?
Oh, really?
Yep. She said, it's, you know, I don't know exactly the quote. Granted, I don't know anything about, I did this show once, a Chanel jewelry show where I was like, you know, 23. It was like a job where I showed people the jewelry. Michelle Trachtenberg was like the spokesperson, but I was like the nobody that just showed the jewelry, and that was one of the phrases that we had to like share.
Oh,
Was
take an
that
accessory off.
Before you leave the house, take one accessory off, because you're most likely too accessorized.
That's true. Solid advice.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. I like that question. Hello.
Hi, my name is Katie. This is my first time, so.
Welcome.
Thank you. So my question is, if you were both in charge of heaven and hell, and you
been there,
guys
done that.
did meet, how would that meeting go?
Coffee?
I mean, I think it's like any, you know, person in power, people in power.
Probably present as like a business meeting.
Yeah.
Right? Like at a big table.
Yeah. We'd have to, a big table?
A big table. You're like way at the other side, I'm way over here.
Right. And we don't even talk, we just look at each other?
We're telepathically communicating.
Yeah. But a whole lot happens.
Oh my God, a whole lot.
Yeah,
It
and we
would be like
define the rules,
Yeah.
which is black, which is white, and we leave the gray area.
Yes.
That's the middle.
Yeah, I guess too, it's like, how would the fighting happen? Would there be fighting? Would it be?
Oh,
like, you know?
see how diplomatic we are? We were just gonna have a meeting of
just
the
gonna talk.
minds.
Well, after the meeting, and you get all that, but then like
After
all the
the meeting.
backstabbing and all.
Right.
You know, it might be one of those like,
It's
you know how they
cold in
say,
here. Is
how
it
they
cold
say
in
that
here,
like
guys?
the Republicans, the Democrats, they like fight, and then at the end of the night they grab drinks together.
Really?
And they're all friends. This is what, I mean, I don't know. This is what people say. I don't know the truth. But I'm saying, like, it
Makes
would kind of
sense.
be something like that. Like, you know, we would fight and then we'd be like, that was good. Do you want to go get sushi?
Right, like Fight Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Doves would be there too.
The Dubs would be there in the boxing match.
Maybe Kermit could like be the MC.
Okay. The entertainment. We need entertainment. That's what I would do. I would make hell more entertaining. It's very business.
Like it's like a cabaret night every once in a while, right?
Sexy. Yes.
Let me entertain you.
Yeah. Okay. We'd make it more fun.
Yeah.
That's what we would do. Thank you. Is anybody else cold? It's cold in here, right? Okay. It's not just me. I feel like I'm like, this is, are you cold?
I have coffee.
Oh, you're
Okay.
smart.
I'm also wearing shoes.
Yes. She's like, you're not wearing any clothes. That's why. My mom always used to say that to me. I'm like, I'm so cold. She's like, you have no clothes on. And I say that to my daughter. She's like, it's freezing in here. I'm like, you're wearing underwear.
That's why you're cold.
That's why you're cold. Hi.
Hi, my name's Haven. My question is, what is your favorite creature from the show and why?
So the creatures, we're talking more like season 1 and 2 when it was more Monster of the Week thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I liked the episode, I think Richard directed it, of, was it the sparkle thing that, yeah. But did we ever see it, or we just saw the remnants of it? I can't remember. We saw it?
Sparkle? Yeah.
Yeah. Was it pink? Purple? Okay. Okay. Yeah, that one. Sparkle.
I don't know, what would yours be?
Mine would probably be a shapeshifter.
Oh, that's a good choice. I'll go with that one. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Hello.
Hi, I'm Shannon, and my question is kind of two-part. You don't have to answer both parts, but is there a role in your career that you have gone out for and you didn't get it and you were disappointed, or you didn't get it and you were relieved after the fact, like, oh, thank God, not that role?
Both.
Yeah, I mean, so many. Yeah.
First of all, so many didn't gets.
Yes.
Start there. I was saying this morning in my meet and greet, in any given year, we have like about 70 auditions. I've had 2 this year.
Oh, I've had 2 as well.
Yeah.
No, 3, because twice on Little House on the Prairie, which I think actually would be one of my going out for Ma. Now I'm too old, but you know, like if I was like 10 years younger, and then going out to the same show for like a recurring, didn't get that. I still will be sad when I see that show. But yes, I've had 3 this year. Yeah. That is, guys, that is unreal. Yeah. We are established actors. That is insane. So we, you know, make our own opportunities. We have to create our own opportunities.
Some people do. You are an excellent writer. Julie
I have not
writes.
written a word since the last time we were on stage together.
Oh.
But I still have I haven't.
She is a great writer.
I just started new ADHD meds, guys.
Oh, good. Okay.
So hopefully, the last time I tried this med, it was at a higher dose. You guys are getting all the information today.
Welcome to the podcast.
And the side effects were so crazy. I was miserable, but I wrote an entire script in like 2 weeks. Oh. And so I was like, I kind of maybe should just be miserable, but I don't really want to. So I went back to the doctor and I was like, put me on a baby dose, treat me like a baby. And so now I'm on a baby dose, and you know, we'll get up slowly. But yes, thank you. I think we do have to create our own work, whether that be something that actually goes to shooting or not. We are creative people, and we will shrivel up and die if we're not active in our creativity. Like you have picked up a lot of modeling, which is not the same as acting, but it's the same. You know, it gives you that creative flow that you need.
Yeah, it's an energy,
you
like
know?
a currency.
Sadly, no one wants to model me.
I do.
You do.
I do. You have as angel wings.
But yeah, this year has been insane.
It's been an interesting shift, but I will say, oftentimes, you know, we used to go in the physical room to audition and we'd write our names down. And I always love to see, I just posted this because I just got nominated for an award, and it reminded me of like, thank you. And I'm up against like 2 of my very, very dear friends, which I'm so grateful to be. And it reminds me, like when you used to go in a room and we'd write our names down, and I'd look at all the people and I'm like, I'm in the right room. Like they let me in the room.
Yep.
I can't believe it. When I first moved to Los Angeles, you'd go into casting offices, and this is back in the day when agencies would submit your physical headshot with your stapled on resume. Right. Now everything's just done online, including our audition process. But you'd go into a casting office, there'd be stacks and stacks and stacks of headshots, and I was like, they found my headshot in there, they called my agent, and they got me in here. Like it's an act, it's a miracle in and of itself.
And you don't really, like you look at the list of names you scan because you're like, who's here? You don't really want to do that because it kind of can throw you, but you do anyway.
Oh, I love it.
And I remember there's been several where I'm like, at the end of the day, when I booked it, I can't believe I got that over this other person who's so good.
Or vice versa, I was up for this job, I got really close on it and I didn't get it, and then I saw the press release and I was like, that's a pretty, I forget who it was that, oh my gosh, I'm totally blanking. Cersei, what's her, Lena Headey.
Saoirse?
No, Cersei, Game of Thrones, Lena Headey.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, it's not a bad person to lose a job to.
Right.
I was a contender for that.
Yeah.
And so that's always like what makes me grateful. Or it's been the other way where I'm like, I go in for a job, I kind of got far on it, and I was like, I don't know honestly if I really want this job, and another person, usually a friend of mine, gets it, and they're so thrilled, and they step into it with all their grace and all their glory, and I'm like, it was never my job. I'm so grateful that that person got it, you know? So yeah, both. Yeah, thank you. Hello.
Hi. My question is, would you rather have a pet dragon or a pet unicorn?
I guess you can have both. The dragon would eat the unicorn, or the unicorn would kill the dragon.
I could get one and you could get the other.
It's true.
We could just have play dates, see who kills each other first.
Does a unicorn fly? No.
Unicorns don't fly. Guys do magic. They can do whatever they want.
Some of them fly.
If they have wings.
DJ turned it into a Pegasus.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh, is it the Pegasus that flies? Not the unicorn? Oh, I can't get my mythical creatures straight.
Well, I get little geckos at my house, so I kind of...
It's kind of dragon-like.
Yeah, they're so cute. You know what they do? They get stuck under, like they go under the door because it's like warm, and then when you open the door, they like drop down. I just realized this because I'm like, where are they coming from?
Is it a Texas thing?
I think so. Yeah, and they're so cute. You don't want to like hurt them. So I have dragons, dragonesques, geckos. I would have a dragon. I don't know why. Just my choice.
Unicorn.
Okay.
That flies.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Is everyone coming to karaoke tonight? Awesome. Are you?
I am.
I'm excited. Are you also singing on Saturday?
Yes.
Oh, wow. What a treat. Y'all are in for a treat.
Oh, yeah.
A double treat.
And tonight's oversized?
Oh, yeah.
Is that right? Oversized karaoke?
Good, because it's cold.
Oh, right.
I'm gonna put all my clothes on.
No, but then you'll be hot. I mean, you are hot.
Ankle socks. Hello.
Hi. Well, I first wanted to mention that gentleman that said he was happy you guys died. I think what he meant to say was, like, you were so good on the show, it just, got to him that, like, he couldn't take you guys, causing the havoc that you did.
Thanks.
But I think it was more of a compliment. I think that's how
I took it as a compliment.
Yeah.
I'm just curious a little bit about, if you could just talk for a minute or two about like your process. You get the script, how much prep you would put into, is it the full week leading up to, the scenes that you're doing? Is it less than that? Are you, word for word memorizing it? Are you leaving some of it open to interpretation or moments where, okay, maybe I'll say it this way or that, I'm just wondering, kind of your process a little bit in leading up to a week into the, your
Well,
scene.
when you're a guest star, you often audition with, not all the time, but you often audition with 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 of your scenes that you're gonna shoot, a week or 2 later. So that always is kind of a nice, like whenever that happens to me, I'm like, okay, well I got those down. Yeah. Now I just have to, work on the rest of them. Not always though, sometimes they'll throw you an audition scene, like when I auditioned for Doom Patrol, the audition scene was just, what do they call them? Dummy audition? Dummy sides. And it was a really good scene. And I was so sad when we got to set. And I was like, this isn't in the script? It's so good.
Yeah.
But, then, you have like a few days to a week, I guess, to get things, yeah.
Usually at the beginning, if it's television, at the beginning of the season, they usually have 8 or 9 scripts completed, and then as you kind of get into the season, they get backed up a little bit, so you might not get a script till a couple days before. On Stargate, they were really good about giving us our scripts way in advance, and the idea was if you have something you want to talk to us about, please read the script when we give it to you and give us lots of time to work with it. I think it's pretty common actor flaw, if I will say, is that they don't a lot of times read through their stuff until maybe the night before or the day of, and then have an issue with it. And, that to me is very lazy. I personally I like to have everything kind of loose. It depends on the show. If you're on a show that's like on the 100, we were word perfect.
Yeah.
You could not say anything that was not written.
Something like Mad Men, we'd be like murdered if we said a word wrong.
Yeah.
Like it's just not possible. And,
Well,
and then there's some shows that
on the 100, it wasn't ego. It wasn't
No.
precious about the words so much as it was like there was 30 some odd characters in every
couldn't-
episode.
yeah.
It was like that word actually means something
Yeah.
that we broke in episode
Sa-
8,
and
but
same
you don't
thing,
know
yeah.
about that yet.
Yeah.
And so, you know, our friend David Blue. I'd do auditions with him sometimes and I'd improv the line just because it's quick. We sometimes only have like a few hours to turn around an audition.
Right.
And he was like, look, if you're gonna write your own lines, make sure they're better than the writer who was hired to write the script. And I was like, oh, that's a great point. So I always kind of keep that with me. That being said, I recently did a movie that I swear was an AI script. And look, writers have been using AI for a long time. It's a great tool. I think it'll make our industry tremendously better if it's a tool. It can't replace. And this was, I felt like a replaced script. And I was like, at first I was like, do we know this writer? It was a movie, a TV movie, and anyways, I was like, this is a ChatGPT script for sure. It's just like a lot of repetitive character stuff. And that's when you kind of want to like
too many words that are not important. Like if
Yeah.
they're not important, why are we saying?
well, they're just also not human. They're not like, the way that I was speaking to my daughter, I was like, no one speaks like this to their child. Like, it was just very rigid. So that, if you have the permission from, you know, producers and, you know, usually the director is a guest in those situations. So just, it really depends on the medium.
It's always going to be different.
Yeah.
You know, I remember showing up to a day, what show it was, Andrew Herman. We had a whole scene, and going into the day, I was like, a lot of this stuff isn't necessary. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to show up and do my job. And she, at the beginning of the scene, was like, what are we doing? Wait, can we get a writer on set? Can we move this around? And we take this out? And thankfully, it wasn't my first job, because I would have been really sad if it was like a bunch of stuff was cut.
Yeah.
But I was like, yeah, no, this is better now. Like, and that, it's gonna be different on every job, every show, every episode, every day. You're gonna have a different experience with the words and how you get them under your belt and how they
also
change last minute.
especially if you get to live with a character for a long time. So the nice thing about being on a series for an extended period of time is the writers get to know you. So you come in initially for your audition. So I came in, you know, for Supernatural, and then as they brought me back, they know my voice and they know what I'm capable of, and then we kind of learn the character together, and it becomes this ongoing relationship. But like my first audition, I tell this story a lot, so forgive me if I'm repeating, but like, you're sitting in a room, there's 3 producers on the couch, and it's just a blank room. You have no, you know, wardrobe, hair, and makeup, and it was the scene where Abaddon gets stabbed in the back and shot in the face, and my head gets chopped off. They're like, what do you do with this? And I just played with it. And what was your audition scene?
My audition scene for the original audition was me kind of spaced out in the insane asylum, and then my callback, I got more sides about turning into an angel, so I did know going into it. I feel like I had like 7 or 8 scenes. They didn't help me do them all, but I had them all prepped. So I did have a lot of material to choose from, or that they chose. I can't really remember which. Yeah, but I always hate when they have like a kissing scene in the audition scene, or a death or a fight scene, and you're like,
You just honestly look stupid. You're like kissing the air.
Right, and so you take that moment of like, what does that look like? That's weird. It's like
weird.
just cut before the kiss. I don't know.
The other thing about the audition process is they weed out a lot of writing errors, like lines that don't work or jokes that don't land. They're like, every actor flubbed on that one. So I always take that into consideration too. I'm like, oh, maybe it's not me. I think there's a lot of grace from writers as well. If like you just literally can't fit the words in your mouth, like it's not a flow. They're like, no, say it the way you would say it, as long as the intention is gone forward. But The interesting thing that's happening in our business now, and I know this because my daughter is an actor, she's never been in the room. Her first in the room audition was a test deal that we had signed, and they flew us to do a 4-year test deal. She didn't end up getting the part, but like that was her first time ever walking in the room.
It's gotta be, how was she?
Well, the best part was she got to do chemistry read with Lisa Berry.
Oh.
Yeah, we walked in and I didn't ask her because I didn't want to know, but I kind of thought Lisa would be there. I just had a hunch. And she walked in the room and we all screamed and the producers came out and I was like, sorry, we're friends. And
So they paired her with Lisa?
They paired her with Lisa. They did like a lot of chem reads, 3 of them against 3 of the girls. But what's happening a lot is like these auditions, this younger generation is doing it in their living room. They're not on set, they're not walking in the room. And a lot of times they're walking onto set and they're not able to do the job.
Yeah.
So it's quite an interesting time. Yeah. Hi guys.
Hello.
Hello. Did you have anything
I guess
else?
we're being kicked out.
No one is kicking you out.
Listen, if you guys want to stay on this stage for yes, no trivia, you are welcome.
We gotta get the little paddles?
Yep.
Y'all playing?
Yeah.
Is that a yes or a no?
Well, how were they? What do you think about Philadelphia?
I love it. We're cold. What's
Yeah.
what we've discovered. But they have a lot of great questions. Yeah, and you guys are gonna like show up this weekend, right? How many of it's your first time?
All of them.
Okay.
So many
Welcome.
movies. Kind of fun.
I love it.
Yeah, me too.
We're gonna break you in.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, please, if you would, put your hands together for Alaina, Huffman, and Julie McNiven! Oh,